gave up at this point, and because I've started to unhaul certain books, I don't feel as bad about buying new books. I'll probably be doing another unhaul soon, we'll see about that. But now let's go over the books that I have bought. So, some of them are in English, some of them are in Czech. I do have a mix of books, and all of these have been thrifted, so they're not new. You can probably see on certain books they have kind of wear and tear on them already. I am obsessed with buying used books. Okay, like for example, this book that I bought was for $2 or even less, like $1.50. So that's amazing, right? This is Girl with Pearl Earring by Tracy Chevalier. It says, by the author of The Lady and the Unicorn. This was published in, let's see, 2001, I think. 2001, yeah. And this is a historical fiction, I'm pretty sure. There's like no synopsis on here. Let's see. Through the eyes of 16-year-old Crete, the world of 1660s Holland comes dazzlingly alive in this richly imagined portrait of the young woman who inspired one of Vermeer's most celebrated paintings. Oh, okay. The thing is, I know this painting. So, okay, I see, that makes sense. So I was thinking, like, why is this painting on here? Okay, this makes sense. Interesting. It probably was published before that. I'm not sure. It doesn't say like the date of the first publication. Yeah. 1999 probably. I don't know. But let me tell you, it has like this better paper. Like these days when I buy English books, the paper is not that good quality. I feel like I may be wrong, but it's just different. And I'm really excited to read this. Like again, $2. Like that's amazing. I'm hearing some weird sounds outside. I don't know, like, what that was. Alright. So, let's move on to the next one, which will be a checkbook. And I'll just show it to you. So this is, what's the English title? It's Czech, but it was translated to Czech obviously, but there was an English title on here somewhere. Why can I not find it? Gosh, is it in the beginning? Shadow Black. Okay, so the English title is Shadow Black. This is also thrifted, as I was searching for the title actually before I filmed this video. I've opened it for the first time and I was like, wait, is this signed? I had no idea. Like, I didn't notice this before. Even when I was looking at the book, I was just like, wait, what is this? It was super cheap, so I don't know, I'm thinking that maybe they haven't noticed either, otherwise it would be Sebastian de Castell, and I've heard like nothing but great things about the series. I haven't even read the first book yet, but when I saw this book, I was like, I'm just going to buy it now. As it was thrifted, it was cheaper, and I just saw it and I was like, I'm gonna buy it, okay? Even though I haven't read the first book yet, but I will. I will at some point. I don't even know what it's about. Like, I don't want to spoil myself. It kind of looks like one of those playing cards, like the cover. Even the cover of the first book looks like that. So I'm assuming it will be. It will have to do something with cards, probably magicians, magic. It might be YA fantasy. I guess we'll never know. No, we will know, but after I will read the series, of course. I don't want to like spoil myself right now when I would look at the back cover, so yeah. And this was, I think like $4, was it? I can't talk, $4, I think, or 5. Yeah. Alright, so let's move on. Would this really be a book haul on Kayla's channel if there wasn't some kind of a Brandon Sanderson book? I got The Way of Kings thrifted as well. All of these books are thrifted. This is volume 1. This is, I think, the first edition. Might be. I don't know if someone actually read it yet. So I've read The Way of Kings. Okay. The first book in the Stormlight Archive. I've read it already. I got the newer editions when they're split into 2 parts. And the spines on that are completely broken, and I just don't like when books do that. But this book is like one huge book, and it has a better spine. So that's one thing I've noticed in English books. The spines are really bad quality when it comes to paperbacks, for cost saving, obviously. When I buy Czech paperbacks, though, Czech paperbacks never ever do that. They never crack. And that's because in most cases, well, actually in all cases, the publisher either decides if this book will be a hardcover or a paperback, and because of that they have like more resources in a way to put into the paperback book. They don't have to like split the resources between the hardcover and the paperback, right? And I know that actually like English paperbacks are way cheaper than Czech paperbacks for this reason, probably one of the many reasons. So this book kind of looks like it has better spine, so that's why I got it. And I also don't like when the book is split into like 2 parts. I don't know, like this book has like 1,124 pages. And of course, like they wanted to save money on the paperbacks, but why do they have to do that? Like, it's like my biggest pet peeve when the spine cracks. And that's something like that I wasn't used to, because before I would always read only Czech paperbacks and they would never crack. So you can imagine my surprise when I started buying English books and I was just like, what is this? What is this? Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, isn't it? So this is The Way of Kings. This is a series that I talked a lot about on my channel. It's high fantasy, very complex world building, multiple POVs, but it's worth it. I really love this series, even more than Mistborn, that I've read by him as well. And what else can I tell you? The magic system is amazing. Like, it's so versatile, and like you can tell that the author really put effort in it. So really love this series. Of course I'm going to have multiple copies of The Way of Kings. why not? So actually, like Mistborn in Czech editions is paperback, and The Way of Kings and the Stormlight Archive are in hardback, and I think that they chose that because it's so large, like it's over 1,000 pages, and making a paperback that can hold those pages is not exactly easy. They only did that with like the first editions, I think. And this is the UK cover, by the way. This also means that the hardcovers in Czech are so expensive that when I saw like the price of the original book, I was like, there's no paperback, of course, for the Czech translation, so I'm reading it in English. And I've been talking way too long about this book, so let's move on. Another book is, can I even consider it a book? I don't know. It is the Oxford Advanced Learner's Dictionary. So I want to take an English proficiency exam in the future, and I kinda need a good dictionary. Now I don't know if this dictionary would be good for like writing exam, because especially for like translation, it's not the best because it doesn't have any translation, right? But that's not what I wanted it for. I got it for like $2 as well, so it was really cheap. And it's kind of necessary for me to have, as sometimes, you know, of course, when I'm reading a book there's like a pretty illustration. Wait, can I find it? I got distracted there. When I'm looking up, I can't find it. When I'm looking up words in English I do not know, sometimes of course that happens. I look it up in Czech dictionary, but having like English only dictionary is helpful as well. I can't find the illustration that I saw. Alright, it's okay, I'm gonna find a different one. Okay. Here we have glasses. A cut glass vase, a glass bottle, a pane of glass, or types of glass. Okay. Let me find a different illustration. This is huge. Oh, this is funny. Okay. A matchstick figure. And it says matchstick figure in British English and stick figure in American English. There's like a man and a woman, and I wonder why the woman is bald on the top of her head. Like, do you see this? Yeah. Alright, one last illustration. I know it's not like that interesting, like dictionary is not that interesting, right? But okay, we've got a blender, a mixer, and a food processor. I'm just like looking up different stuff because I only have one book left. I didn't buy that many books now, so I was like trying to make this video a little longer. But alright, let's move on to the last book. So this is Daisy Jones and the Six by Taylor Jenkins Reid. This is the surprises, like first the signed book and now this. I've read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, and I know that it will be coming out later this year in Czech as well. I was thinking if I should buy the Czech edition, but because I have read it already, will I be rereading it? I don't know. Maybe in the future. I don't know yet, but I haven't read this one yet. I have loved The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo. I've actually read it this year in February. It feels like such a long time ago now that I think about it. Wow. Yeah. So Daisy Jones and the Six is about a band, I think. And that's all I really know. That it has a band, that Daisy Jones is in a band. And stuff happens. I like going into books like not really knowing anything. So, wait. It says Daisy Jones was a groupie. Okay. Interesting. Gosh. Okay, this proves that I know nothing about this book. Yeah. So maybe Daisy will meet someone who is in the band. I don't know, it's set in the 60s and 70s. Okay. Interesting. And what I've heard from like other readers, this book feels so real that you really want to look up the band on like YouTube and Spotify. And of course, the band isn't real, but it feels like it. So I'm really interested in this book. I mean, I have read only, by the way, Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo, but I want to read more of Taylor Jenkins Reid in general. I think there's like a new book that came out, was it this year? I'll probably wait until it will be in like thrifted shops for books, as I don't know, I just love buying thrifted books. I love having a good bargain, and yeah, I love buying books in general, but when I don't have to spend as much money, that's what's making it even better. So, alright, that will be it for today's video. I hope you have enjoyed it. I know that this book haul was a little shorter. That's because I don't have that many books. Well, technically I've got 5 if you count the dictionary, so there's still been quite a lot of books, but usually I would have even more books in my videos. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.